Hey up, it's Steve from the old Yorkshire Geek. Welcome to another UFO/UAP news update, because we've had a big release from the American government of UFO stuff, which is not very good, but you know, we'll take what we get. Apparently, there's going to be more releases, not dumps. They are essentially dumps. There's going to be more releases to come, but not at the aliens.gov website yet. For some reason, they're at the www.war.gov. Has it always been war.gov? It used to be the Department of Defense, didn't it? But now it's the Department of War, or whatever they call it. Anyway, so we're going to look at that. B.D. Brit says, dumps. Lol, yes. We all have some good dumps from time to time, don't we? Anyway, so we're going to look at some of these, at the videos, and maybe some of the images. There's 161 files that have been released. Most of them are PDFs, so they're just like scans of essentially images of, you know, old documents ranging from the 1940s, I think, all the way up to modern times. But there are some pictures and videos interspersed with them. I think they're in like chronological order, maybe. But we're going to look at those. But before we get going, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. We're live on 2 YouTubes. We're live on that old Yorkshire Geeks channel, that one. And we're also live on my other channel, my Mercury Rapids channel. Because obviously Mercury Rapids, come here, you bloody thing. Obviously Mercury Rapids is my book, which I'm not showing. I've got the wrong one out. So there we go. So my book Mercury Rapids is all about UFOs and stuff and aliens, and it's a bit of fun. It's a light art sci-fi action adventure. So that's available on Amazon Kindle and paperback. I wrote it a very, very long time ago, so some of the stuff in it might seem a bit dated. There's also another one as well, a shorter book. That's Mercury Rapids, which is big, thick, and I've written a shorter one, which is a horror thing called Silent Predator about genetically engineered big cats eating people in the North Yorkshire village. So I've got that out of the way. So yes, explore the description for links for stuff like merch, which I'm not wearing. I'm wearing my TOYG's Intergalactic Tour T-shirt, which I got off Amazon, and this shirt, which I also got off Amazon. Don't buy shirts on Amazon because they might come from China. This was advertised as a 4XL because I'm a kind of a rotund chap, as you can tell from the numerous chins. I'm a rotund chap, so I ordered a 4XL, which is pretty big even for UK standards. Because I like a bit, air. Anyway, this came. Said it was in cotton. And it arrived, after, I don't know, a week or so. It came from China, and it's not cotton. It don't feel like cotton. It feels like nylon or something. And I can't fasten it, or it's very tight. So it's more like a 2XL because Chinese people are very small, aren't they? So anyway, a lesson to be learned. And Justin's here saying, hello, everyone. And buy me straight up with a $10 super sticker. Thank you, Justin. That is astonishing. Let's have a look. What is it? It's that lemony person. I can't, for some reason, it doesn't show them on StreamYards, but it shows up in the chat. That lemony person looking pensive, I think. But thank you, Justin. That is amazing. Beady Brits says space to move in. Space to move in, yes. Need space to move in, yes. That's what it's for. Which I haven't got in this because it's not a 4XL because I'm a big fat git. Anyway, what else were we saying? Oh, we're doing links in the description, won't we? I've done my books and my other channels and my websites and my social medias and Spotify and Patreon and all that stuff. Oh, God, I'm burping already. Last few days, for about the last, I don't know, 5 days or so, I've had really bad like acid reflux and burping and stuff like that. I'm probably dying, but we will see. So if I don't make it to the end of this stream, you have been warned, right? So, and what else? You become a member and you get early access videos and stuff like that. Wingris says, "Where are you? Can't see you because I'm in camo gear, so you can't see me. I am incognito or whatever the phrase is." Anywho, let's make sure we are going okay. Yes, we are. Right. So let's get this website up, and we'll have a look at some of these images and videos and stuff like that. So here it is. There it is. How shall I do this? I'll do this like, no, not like that. Is it that one? That and I'll do. We'll have it like that. Right, so here we are. Here we are on the US Department of War website. I've put the link in the description. As I said, it's war.gov/UFO. This is their official page for it all. The Presidential Unsealing and Reporting System for UAP Encounters. Pursue! Sorry, that's my impression of Garak off one of the Mirror Universe episodes of Deep Space Nine. Pursue! Windgrace knows what I'm on about. Anyway, right, so here we go. There's some stuff there, but there's a bit of writing. But down here they are. Down here are the releases. As I said, most of them are PDFs. There we go. They open up in a like a pop-up sort of thing. But we'll not bother with the PDFs unless you want to look at one. We'll look at one for just as an example. I'll just pick one at random. I've not read any of them. There we go. So you just click on it and it appears like that. You can download it, and it says this is the FBI's number. Case file includes investigative records, eyewitness testimonies, blah blah blah, between 1947 and 1968. So there we go. So that's and if you download it, you'll get the full thing that you can read. So, but there we go. And then you click X to get off it. But if you want to look at videos, there is one. I think it's on page 2, maybe page 3. There we go. There's one on page 3, which it's a video, but it's audio only from Gemini 7. So shall we listen to that? We'll have a listen. Is it playing? No, it's not going to play. Hang on, I'll play it in a minute. Can I go full screen? Yes, I can. There we go. So we'll have a listen to this. 6 minutes, but we'll not listen to all of it. But we'll have a listen and see what they're saying. I think this is where they're saying that there's a bogey. They picked up a bogey. They don't know what it is.
Gemini Control here again. Earlier in the flight, you'll recall at the start of the second revolution, we had a reference to several objects that the crew spotted. This was in the area of Antigua. Due to a mechanical breakdown, we did not have that portion of the tape available for you. This was a line breakdown between Building 30 and our news center in Building 6.
A likely story.
Since then, we have dubbed the tape off the master tape here in the control center, and we are now prepared to play it for you. It contains references to sighting not only some particles, but as well as an unidentified object.
Just changed it for subtitle.
Plus the booster. Here's that tape. We'll play it for you now.
Gemini 7 here, USA 98.
Loud and clear. 7, go ahead.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Bogey at 10 o'clock high. I get bogeys.
This is Houston. Say again, 7.
So we have a bogey at 10 o'clock high.
Roger.
So there we go. We'll not listen to all of it. So there you go. Even in the early space flights, they were seeing things up in orbit, and I mean, it's a bit disconcerting, isn't it, when you know that maybe it's only supposed to be you up there, and then you see something out the window, particularly if you're bombing around the Earth at 26,000 miles an hour. But it's kind of disconcerting when you see something with the naked eye that could potentially destroy you if it hits you. But anyway, so there we go. Right, how do we get out of this? Right, so there is that. But the other videos don't really start well into I think it's page 8, I think we need to get to when we start getting them. Right, so there's one here, look, there we go. And so here we go, this one here from United States Central Command submitted a report of an unidentified anomalous phenomenon to the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, ARROW, consisting of 5 seconds of video footage from an infrared sensor aboard the US military platform in 2022. An accompanying mission report, DOW UAP D10, see, they didn't put UAP in the file names, described the observation as a possible missile moving across the field of view. The report also described 4 other objects not depicted in the video as possible birds. So we get a video description. At the 2-second mark, the video depicts an area of contrast moving from left to right across the bottom third of the sensor field of view. This video description is provided for information, blah, blah, blah. So what is it? From left to right, the bottom third. So like that direction. So let's have a look then, Let's have a look. Most of these videos are crap, by the way. They're just tiny dots, just moving across the frame. And imagine this is something similar. Anyway, so here we go. There we go. That was a UAP. 5 seconds worth. Let's play it again. Sam. Could be anything, couldn't it? It could be anything. See if we can pause it and see, get a better look at what it could possibly be. Where the hell is there? It is. It could be a missile, couldn't it? Could be. I don't know. It does seem to have some sort of trail, or is it a trail from the missile, or is it a video artifacting? Who knows? Who knows? It's gone already. Look, how many frames were it in? Only about what? I don't know, maybe 1, 2. I don't know. Not many frames, is it? So there we go. So that's the first one. So not very impressive, is it? But anyway, right. So there we go. That's one out of the way. There are quite a few, I've got to be honest. Right, so we're going to page 9. There we go. Lots to look at on here now. Right, here we go. This one's from Syria. I'll just go to the video description. At the 5-second mark, this from did I say Syria? This from Syria, isn't it? Yes, in July 2022. I didn't say where the previous one was from, didn't I? Never mind. At the 5-second mark, how long's this one? 14 seconds. The video depicts an object moving from right to left, so it's going the other way, across the top right quarter of the sensor field of view. Why does it say sensor? That looks probably a digital camera, isn't it? But I'll just say screen. Anyway, whatever. Right, so let's have a look at this one. At the 5-second mark, going from right to left. Right, here we go. Are you ready, kids? Yes. Sorry. Why have they taken all this information off? This is obviously covering up all the numbers and stuff, isn't it? That's information that's on the screen, you know, from the speed and azimuth and all that stuff. I've covered it. They've done it on all of these videos that have this information on. Just loads of black boxes. So you can't see bugger all. Anyway, off we go. Right, up here somewhere. There we go. Oh, that was it. Oh dear. Right. And they've zoomed out. Maybe to see where that object went. Don't know. But what did it say? 5-second mark. So let's go to 5 seconds. We can see it. See if we can pause it. There it is. Another. Well, it can't say cylindrical. It's cylindrical in shape. That's probably because it's the speed that's moving through the frame. Again, it could be anything. It could be anything, couldn't it? It could be anything. There we go. It could be a bird or a bug, you know, or whatever. Who knows what it is? Who knows what it is? But you think they've included it. Obviously, the operator or whatever who was watching this has felt it was weird enough to log it as a UAP. So who knows? Who knows? But so there we go. So that's another one. I don't think it shows up on the wider view, does it? We don't see anything flying away, do we? It'd be around this area, wouldn't it? We don't see anything, do we? I don't bloody know. I can't see anything. So there we go. So that's another one, right? So we'll fly through the, unless there's something that's pretty amazing, and we'll linger on those, but not these. Next up, Iraq, December 2022. The video depicts an area of contrast moving from the bottom left to the top right of the sensor field of view. So from in that diagonal, that way. At approximately 6 seconds, the area of contrast leaves the sensor field of view near the top right corner of the frame. So basically, I think it means it's going to be a white dot. I think that's what it means. So here we go. Let's watch this. So where are we? We're in Iraq, aren't we here? So let's have a look at. Oh, is it that? I presume it's that. There we go. Again, as I said, it could be anything. That couldn't it? It could be anything. So like I said, it's a pity they're not showing like zoomed in. I imagine other people have done analyses of these and zoomed in on them, but. Where is it? I've lost there. It is. It's just a white dot. It could be anything, but it doesn't seem to be. If it's a bird, you'd think you'd see like a flapping motion with its wings, wouldn't you? Unless it's gliding. But it could be a drone. It could be a UFO. If it's a UFO, it's bloody little, isn't it? I mean, how big would it be? I mean, you see cars on the street there below. So I don't know how big would it be. That big drone size, pretty much. Pretty much. Yes, it was a dot. We've been invaded by dots from outer space. Anyway, so that's that one. As I said, again, obviously the operator, whatever they're called, whatever the term is, found it anomalous enough to mark it as a UAP, and they've edited out all the information that you want to see. I don't know why. I mean, they've shown them before, haven't they, on other releases, or maybe because we had like leaked footage, didn't we? What were leaked, like the Tic Tac and the gimbal, they were leaked. They were official releases. That's why we saw all the information on. These are official releases. So anyway, so there's that one. Next up, where are we up to? United Arab Emirates, UAE, from October 2023. Right, so what's this one say? An area of contrast, so another dot, remains excuse me, remains generally within the top left quarter of the display. Is it that? Is that what we're seeing? That's not top. So is it going to move about up here somewhere? A bit more information. The sensor pans from right to left, causing the area of contrast to pass through the center of the display. The sensor then pans from left to right, causing the area of contrast to return to its approximate initial position within the sensor field of view. The sensor stops tracking the area of contrast, causing it to leave the sensor field of view on the left side of the screen. So basically, it's going to move about on the screen, but that's probably due to the motion of the camera. And that's what they're trying to say. The sensor resumes its motion relative to the background, but does not reacquire the area of contrast. So anyway, so we'll see clouds and stuff, can't we? So let's have a watch of this one. I think it's that what we'll be looking at. We'll see, won't we? Yes, it is. It looks like is it 3 dots? Is it like a triangular object? I don't know. There is structure to it, isn't there? You can see structure to that bugger. So it's not just a dot, is this one? Where are you going? It actually looks, I don't know. It looks like it's got legs sticking out the back, doesn't it? You know what I'm going to do? Oh, never mind, it's gone. They don't catch it again, do they? Because through the clouds and stuff, they said they don't reacquire it, do they? Right, so let's go back and see if we can. There we go. Oh, that would have gone there. I'm going to do a screen grab and see if we can blow it up, if it'll let me. Right, so here we go. Let's do a screen grab. There we go. We'll get that. And I will fire up my Paint Shop Pro. And I forgot what to do. Resize it. 300% should do. Like I say, it doesn't really help much, but I'm not sharing I'm not sharing the entire screen, so I'd have to faff about, wouldn't I? Never mind. It doesn't help. I'm looking at a blown up version, but that's it. It's kind of like an arrow shape, as though it's got a central area with like legs coming off of it. I mean, could it be a drone? It could be. I don't know. Because drones have legs, don't they? We could be seeing where the rotors or whatever are attached. But anywho, that is an interesting one. I kind of like that one because it's different. It's not just a dot, is it? It does have some structure to it. So that was cool. I like that one. That one in the United Arab Emirates. I know nothing about the United Arab Emirates. I know there's like Dubai and they're in the same general area, aren't they? And there's another one as well, isn't there? I can't remember. Anyway. So that one. Right, next up. What's this one? United Arab Emirates again from October 2023. So let's have a look at this one. Is this a different one? Yes, this is a different one. Right. No content for, how was this one for 5 minutes. So for the first 2 minutes, nothing. Then an area of contrast becomes, why do I have to say that? Becomes distinguishable. I have to say, unknown object becomes distinguishable against the background in the center of the right side of the display. I think they've got to say an area of contrast in case it's a camera fault or something like that, or something not physical. I think that's what they're saying, an area of contrast for, in case it isn't, an object out there. They're just covering themselves, I think. That's my opinion. The IR sensor pans to center on the area of contrast. The sensor field of view narrows to zoom in on the area of contrast. The area of contrast remains generally in the center of the sensor field of view. I'm going to burp again. And then the sensor motion causes the area of contrast, I'm going to say object, to move erratically across the display. Due to this motion, so it means the camera moves, thus making it's not the object that's moving erratically, it's the camera motion that's doing that. Due to this motion, the sensor system repeatedly loses and reacquires the object within the center area of the display. Right, so we can skip the first 2 minutes, can't we? Because nothing happens for 2 minutes, so it's like half the video, isn't it? Right, so we start from here. By the way, cool views. These very nice scenery. Is it by the sea? It is, isn't it? That's some sort of jetties going on there. But anyway, right. So I forgot where it said it was. Where does it appear from? On the center. Center field. Right. So center field of view. Right. Off we go. I don't think there's any audio with any of these videos, is there? Apart from that first one. Anyway. Are we seeing anything yet? Because I can't. Oh, hang on. Here we go. Has the camera operator noticed something? Oh, there we go. A tiny dot against the sea. Oh, it's zooming in a bit. Zooming in a bit. Is it flapping? If it's flapping, it's a bird. What could it be? Let's have a look. Is that the best we're going to get from it? Hey. Amazing. It was fair shifting though. I think that's what why they're interested in it, because of its speed, in it. But not that we can tell. But maybe what's covering these will be telling us how fast this bloody thing's going. But we won't know because they've covered everything up, all the on-screen information. But like I said, this is it's not moving erratically now. It's the camera in it that's moving about. But you can see the sea beneath is actually fair shifting underneath. We can see the background, the waves and stuff moving underneath it. So it's fair old shifting. Whatever it is. That one actually, that's not the camera motion. It is actually genuinely moving erratically there under its own steam there, wasn't it? Not that it's steam powered. Maybe it is. I don't know. But so it is. Is it? Could you call it non-ballistic motion? I don't know. Whoop! There it goes. There we go. They've caught up with it again. Don't know. I'm nearly done. We're just going to watch him. So talk amongst yourselves. So this is interesting because it's obviously not a bird, because you'd see flapping motion, wouldn't you, if it were a bird? Or at least, even if it's even if it's a dot, if it had flapping wings, you'd see like a difference in the brightness of it, wouldn't you? And it's fair old shifting and moving in a peculiar way. Like I say, it's not like a general and regular aircraft. But how big is it? And how far away is it? We don't know, because they've covered everything up, and they're not giving us that information in the text. But anyway, there we go. So that's that. So again, that one mildly interesting because of the motion of the object. It wasn't all because of the motion of the camera, I don't think, because we could see the background moving as well. So it wasn't the camera losing it and trying to get it back again. A couple of times maybe, but some of it was moving about kind of erratically. by itself. Reader Brit says, camera artifact like an eye fisher. What's an eye fisher? I don't know. I don't know what an eye fisher is. Is it like I've got like an eyeball floater? Oh dear. So that one mildly interesting. Right, next up, where are we? Greece, next January 2024 from Greece. Right, let's have a read of this one now. This one's a minute long. The screen is split into two viewing areas. Oh, there we go. For the first 10 seconds of the video, with the right side displaying electro-optical footage and the left side displaying SWIR footage, whatever that is. No FLIR's, forward-looking infrared. I don't know what SWIR is. Sideways infrared? I've no idea. Right, so at the beginning, area of contrast, a dot, becomes indistinguishable against the background in the center of the right frame. The display shifts to a full screen view of the SWIR feed, which is this side, isn't it? To better focus on the area of the object. The object remains generally within the center of the sensor field of view. The area of contrast visually resembles an inverted teardrop with a vertically linear trailing mass suspended below. The operator switches the sensor modality to visible spectrum, losing the subject against the background. So basically we're seeing various degrees of heat then, aren't we? The operator switches the sensor modality to SWIR, black equals hot, but does not reacquire the area of contrast. Right, okie dokie. I forgot what it said. Oh, well, we'll see, won't we? Right, so I forgot what they said, but this is the SWIR side. I forgot what this side was. Optical something or other, isn't it? But is it the same cloud? Yes, it's this, because it's the same cloud formation. They're looking at the same things, because you can see the shapes there, but obviously different wavelengths we're looking at. So that's why they look different. And again, they've covered up the pertinent information. Right, off we go. We see in the, oh, there we go. We see a dot there, look. And then oh, there it is. Zoomed in on it there. And now we've gone to SWIR. Right, so now we're seeing it's like a diamond-shaped object with something dangling below. So let me pause it a minute. It's kind of reminiscent of the jellyfish. Remember the jellyfish thing from a while ago? Or it could be a kite. It could be a kite, couldn't it? Because they're diamond-shaped, aren't they? With dangly things. So some kids lost their kite. But probably not. You'd think they'd think of that, wouldn't they? Or a balloon, or some sort of balloon with a train, like a weather balloon with a sensor train or whatever dangling below. But again, you would think they would have thought of that. But anyway, so there we go. Off it goes. Does it change direction? Because we don't know the wind direction or anything, so we can't comment on that. If it's going against the wind or with the wind, if there isn't, well, there'll be some sort of wind, won't there? But yeah, but we've not got much information. I'll try to take it out. So I'll pause it again. And hang on, let's go back. Let's see if we find a decent image of it. I can see what's beneath it. There we go. I shall do another screen grab of it. There we go. Like that. And not that I'll see anything. I don't think it'll show anything, but we'll resize that bugger. No, not really. Telling us much more. Apart from it is diamond shaped and there's something underneath it. Anyway, where were we? Shall carry on. Hey. This one doesn't seem to be moving. It's generally going in a straight line. Oh, they switched to visible. Oh, we actually saw it then. They switched to visible light for a second, didn't it? But we could actually still see it a little bit. Well, I think we could. See if we can pause on that particular bit. There we go. There. Is that it there? And they switched to visible light. So it's up against the blue of the sky. Yeah. There, look. So it was visible to the naked eye. I would imagine. But then they lose it, don't they? They switch back to whatever this is, with all these lines on, whatever that is, I don't know. And then they've lost it then, haven't they? By the looks of it. Why have they done that? Yes, they seem to have lost it now, don't they? Unless, is that it there? Or is that just an artifact? Don't know. But anyway, interesting. I would class that as. Yeah, that's it. It's could be, like I say, it could be a kite. It could be a kite or a balloon. Because it's not zigzagging about or moving. It's not, doesn't seem to be under powered flight, does it? As far as we know. And again, we don't know how fast it's going because they've covered up all this information. If any of that does tell us the speed of it, I don't know. But anyway, right. So we'll move on. Which was that? That was this Greece. Yes, that was Greece. They're not numbered, so I've got to remember. That was Greece. So right, Gulf of Oman. Right, there we go. June 2024 is this one. Right, video description. An object visually resembling an inverted teardrop with a vertically linear trailing mass. So again, similar to the one we've just seen. Suspended below, remains generally within the center of the sensor field of view throughout the video. So there we go, and that's about it, really. It says here, redactions I think it says this on all of them, doesn't it? Redactions have been made to protect the identity of the eyewitnesses, the location of government facilities, or potentially sensitive information about military sites not related to UAP. But that's all these on these films, you know, they're covering up that wouldn't give anything away, would it? It's technical information, isn't it? Anyway, right, let's have a look at this. 21 seconds, so this is a shortened. But that's it. It looks, there it is. Similar to what we've just seen, isn't it? But a bit closer in on it. So it could be the same object that's gone from Greece to the Gulf of Oman. But again, could be a balloon or whatever. Don't know. It could be one of them Amazon delivery drones. Did they have them in 2024? So there we go. So I'm going to watch it again. There it is. Anyway, the success is successfully tracking it, isn't it? Whatever they're using. Don't know, you know, if it's if it's going in a straight line or not. Who knows? Probably is. Oh dear. Right. So next up, what's next? He asks. That will go for man. Next is Syria. All right, the bottom three are Syria. October 2024. There we go. Unresolved UAP report. That's what it says. So obviously, the operators are logging them as unidentified objects. Right. So an indistinctly shaped, multicolored area moves from right to left across the top edge of the sensor display. Right to left. So that way. Have I seen this one? I might have seen this one. I think it's just like a blob of light, I think. I could be wrong. Is that it? All right. And it's only 5 seconds. Right. So off we go. Oh, there we go. Yes, I have seen. Oh, I don't know. What did I see this on? It was yesterday. Because I caught a couple of YouTube videos of people looking at some of these videos. And I can't remember who were looking at this one. It might have been Area 52, I think it was. I think it was Chris at Area 52. Anyway, right. So, is that it? Yeah, it was just that. There we go. There it is again. It's just that, and it's making an orange yet. So we need a bit of colour going on here. But what does this colour represent? Because we're in infrared, aren't we? So what does that orange represent? I don't know. It should be in like black and white, shouldn't it? I'm guessing. I don't know, because we don't know if white is hot and black is hot. Don't know. I think warmer colours are darker, aren't they? I think that's what this is suggesting, isn't it? So, but yeah, it's just like a ghost almost, isn't it? It's like a spooky spirit form. So let's get all like, you know, supernatural with it now instead of, you know, extraterrestrial. So yeah, a weird one. Lens flare. Could it be a lens flare from something that we can't see off camera? The sun, or you know, whatever, or something reflecting the sun off in the distance. I don't know. I don't know what time of day it is either. It doesn't tell us what time of day these were filmed as well, does it? I don't think. But yeah, that's mildly interesting because it's different to the others, and we get a bit of colour in as well for some reason. A bit of an orange blob. So there we go. That's that one. Do we have? Does it tell what the time of day was? No, it doesn't, does it? Oh, here we go. A company mission report described the UAP as consist of a misshapen and uneven ball of white light, and reported that a light glare halo effect occurred at the top of the FMV feed. Right, fair enough. But we don't get any, you know, what time of day it was, just the date. Never mind. Right, next one. This might be from the same. I think it's from. There could be this. I think actually this might be the same area, but from a different vantage point. Have they got lots of aircraft in the area watching them, or drones watching? I don't know. An area of irregular colour and brightness, mainly consisting of white and red highlights, appears near the centre of the top edge of the sensor display. The area extends to a width of approximately 1/3 of the horizontal frame, with a vertical area comprising approximately 1/6 of the viewing area. So it's a big blob. Overall, its shape is best described as a horizontally oriented half oval bisected along its major axis. Right, okay, doke. I think this is big. I've seen this one as well. Big orange. I think it's this with the big orange blob that appears and disappears. I think. Or maybe that's the next one. It might be the next one. We see something move across there. There you go. That just looks like a lens flare to me. Just a light area up there, isn't it? That could just be a lens, or, you know, a reflection in the lens of something that might be reflecting the sun or whatever. If it's sunny, I don't know. Yeah, that was rubbish, wasn't it? That was a rubbish one. There's one with a big orange blob, but maybe it's the next one. Maybe it's this next one. Two semi-transparent, irregularly shaped ACs, orange areas overlay the background imagery, persisting for less than 2 seconds. Again, from the same date. And I think it's the same area. As I said, they must have various platforms photographing this area. I bet they bombed the hell out of this this building, whatever it is. They've got three different cameras on it. Anyway, so there we go. Big orange blob that is see-through. So we can see through it there, can't we? And there we go. And it just moves. So are these still images? Because the camera doesn't seem to be moving, does it? So did it just appear on like a couple of frames and they're just taking stills? So it appears there and then moves to, where is it? Where the hell are you? To there. God knows. I don't think that's an object. I think that's, I don't know, it could be something. A camera, something to do with a camera, maybe, or the lens, or something like that. Because it, you know, what is see-through? What is it? or an atmospheric anomaly that just shows up as a weird orange blob. I don't know. It could be anything, couldn't it? I don't know. But we get an orange blob. Right, so next page, page 10. Could be here a while, kids. This was from Greece, October 2023. So like I said, they're jumping about a bit, aren't they? Actually, they've started off. The earlier PDFs were the older ones, and I think the newer ones were the later ones. These have started off with the newer ones, and we're going back in time, I think, aren't we? Anyway. Justin says, sorry, some of these photos and videos they released are frustrating. Yes, they are. They are. They are. We're not getting disclosure, are we? Anyway, that's one way of putting it. Oh, bloody heartburn. Hey, dear. Have I got any heartburn tablets? Indigestion tablets? Let me have a feel about it. Here we go. Got some Rennies. I'm going to suck on a Rennie. Just bear with me. See if it'll help. Right. Next up. So this one's from Greece, isn't it? It says, again, on the 1st of October. The other one was 2024, I think, wasn't it? But anyway. An area of contrast, an object enters the center field of view from the bottom left quarter of the screen. So from down here somewhere. The object moves back and forth horizontally across the field of view as the sensor pans to track it. So its motion, and that is because of the movement of the camera. The area of contrast remains generally centered within the center field of view. The sensor designates the object with a blue reticle, synchronizing its motion with the area of object's relative position. The object becomes indistinguishable against the background, and the reticle drops its lock. After losing lock, the sensor rapidly cycles zoom levels and contrast thresholds. What does it say up here? Describe the near surface of the ocean. Describe the UAP as flying near the surface of the ocean and making multiple 90-degree turns at approximately 80 miles an hour. That's like roller coaster speeds, isn't it? Right, so let's watch this then. Let's have a look. Here we go. It starts down here somewhere, doesn't it? There it is. Oh, it did that, didn't it? Now I think this is the camera now. They're trying to center it out. That motion. That's maybe not. No, that isn't. No, that's not. Because you can see the background, the sea below it moving. In the so that the background is moving. In a regular manner. So I think some of this motion is the object rather than the camera. Possibly. But again, it's just a dot, isn't it? It's just a dot. They've got a lock on it. Fire! Spit. Splash the bogey, as Kirk Douglas says in the final countdown. But yes, they said, I'm going to see the multiple 90-degree turn at 80 mile an hour. We're going to see one of them. Oh, were they at the beginning? Oh, how far into it? Oh, only halfway. Is there any audio? No. The blackness is them. It's not me. It's the video. Okay, very good. Is it going to do anything? Oh, now they do it. Is that? Does the camera do that? Have they a button that they can press, or is this after the fact? Has it been edited? Don't know. And now they've lost it. They've lost the lock. It's disappeared. Did it go under the sea? Is it... I forgot what they call it. Transmedium. But it's this here, isn't it? Where they say it's doing 90-degree turns at 80 miles an hour. Yeah, because the background there were pretty not moving so much, was it? Yeah. So that's the interesting bit, isn't it, here? But some of it could be the motion of the camera. I don't know. You can't really tell, can you? I say if they'd left this information here, it might tell us. But again, the operator felt it worthy of reporting as a what they call it, an unresolved UAP report. Right, that was Greece. Where are we? Another one from Greece from 2023. Describe the UAP, small and circular, flying near the surface of the ocean toward land. Why are they all taking on the 1st of October? Don't know. Sensor narrows its field of view to zoom in on an object near the center of the screen. The sensor tracks the object as it moves against the ocean background. As the background scene transitions from being predominantly water to land, the object becomes indistinguishable. Oh, blimey. Do apologise. Right. So we're looking out to sea now. There's the object with other dots there. So we're looking down at the sea, I think. So we must be pretty high because there's clouds. Maybe here comes the land. So these like boats or whatever are rocks out at sea. But then we can't see it now because it's over the land, so they've lost it. And that's it, isn't it? So that could be anything. It's just a dot, isn't it? It's just a bloody dot. But again, you'd imagine these operators are experienced enough to know that they're seeing something unusual and not like a bird or whatever. They've obviously thought, well, I don't know what that is. Is it an aircraft or whatever? So there we go. But, not very interesting. But anyway, right, next up, what's the next one? Middle East next. That's a bit vague. Middle East from May 2020. Right, oh, bloody hell, can you see anything? Look at that. Right, what does it say? Describe the UAP as a solid white object making erratic movements above the water. Right, an object briefly enters the sensor field of view from the left side of the screen. If you can see it, the sensor pans away from the scene's initial subject matter while cycling contrast settings and zoom levels. The area of contrast re-enters the sensor field of view, sorry, the object, center field of view from near the center of the top edge of the screen. The area of the object remains generally within the sensor field of view. The sensor narrows its field of view to zoom in on the object. Blah, 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 blah. Blue reticle briefly appears, but does not acquire a lock on the object. And they switch to different modalities and lose track of it. Shouldn't have switched modalities, should they? Right, off we go. What we're looking at there. Is that something at sea, isn't it, with a helicopter pad on, like a ship or a platform or something, isn't it? Right, anyway, so off we go. Something appears from the left, I think they said, didn't they? Did they say left? Oh, there it is. There it was. Oh, they've zoomed out now because that's gone little. Now it's gone big again. They're trying to find it now. That little white dot. What is that little white dot? It's a little white dot. That's for the young ones fans. What, hippie? Come on, you're going to find it again. There it is. There it is. That's it. That trail could be a camera artifact, 'cause it's they're not amazing quality, are they, these infrared cameras. But anyway, so yeah, it's moving about. Imagine all this moving about is the camera, not the object, because they're trying to find it, are they? Do I get a hint that there's maybe something dangling underneath it, like those other diamond-shaped ones we saw earlier on? Or is that just, as I said, just artifacting? You decide. Oh, there we go. Zoomed in on it a bit now. No, there's definitely nothing dangling, is there? Yeah. That's probably not the object. It's probably them just trying to keep it in the centre of the field of view, probably. I imagine. I don't know, because we can't really make out the background. How's it going for? Nearly done. Oh, they zoomed in a bit more, look. Oh, they've got a hint of something moving in the background there. Oh. Information appears and they instantly cover it up. I said the little blue thing doesn't lock on it, so they can't fire her. They can't say Fox 1. Oh, that's it. That's the end. Oh, there we go. So another white dot, essentially. They zoomed in and they got a white blob out of it. Right. Okie dokie. Right, next up. I forgot what we're on. Are we on? Arabian Gulf is next. That was Middle East, wasn't it? This is Arabian Gulf. Just 2020. Doesn't say when. Doesn't say when. The reporter did not provide any oral or written description of the observation, but it's still logged as an unresolved UAP report. And I don't know, is it the same area? Because is that the same like ship or platform or whatever we saw earlier with the helicopter pad on, or is it a different thing? I don't know. Right, an object enters the sensor field of view from the bottom left quarter of the screen, follows a generally linear path from the bottom of the screen to the top, and exits from the top left quarter. Right. That's only a short one, is this? No, it's a different boat, is that? And it's a totally different thing, I think. I think it is. There it is. Actually, a lot. Pardon me. Oh, dear. Where is it? There it is. Another white dot or a blob or a slightly, well, it's a streak in it, I suppose you could say, because of the speed. But let's say it doesn't look to be going super fast, does it? Because we can see that moving, and they're boats and ships are generally not very fast, are they? So that isn't either. So yeah, okie dokie. We'll move on from that one. I'm losing track. Another thing's Middle East, 2013, Middle East, right? Oh, cracking! Justin's a $3 super sticker. Thank you, Justin. Where are we? It's that dog cat thing that I don't know what it is. That is saying my hero. Oh, thank you. That's not awkward at all. But thank you, Justin. That's very generous of you. Anyway. Right, what's this one? This one is just says Middle East. We don't have any. Don't say where in the Middle East. That's a bit Middle East, like Turkey all the way over to India, doesn't it? Anyway. Where were we? The sensor field of view narrows to zoom in on the object. The object moves within the sensor field of view, followed by a visible trail. The object leaves the sensor field of view at the bottom right of the screen, following an apparent cut. The object generally remains within the sensor field of view before exiting the frame from the top left quarter of the screen. Right, so let's see what happens. I forgot what it said already. But is that it there? Anyway, we'll see, won't we? Oh yes, what happened then? Oh, this is is this the star thing? I think it is, isn't it? This is the one that everybody's focusing on. There we go, there it is. But when I saw it, I didn't think it was like, I'm thinking that's because it's a really bright object. I think is it a missile or something that we're seeing that's super bright. We're seeing black as hot, and it's just made like a ray because it's that bright. I don't know. And if it's leaving a trail behind it, is that? But then again, is it moving about? It's leaving this trail behind it, so that means that's the object moving. It's not the motion of the camera. Plus, we've got this. What's this white line here? I don't know. Don't know what this white line is. We don't know what the hell's that. What's that? I don't know what that were over there. Something floating about. What it to do with this? Don't know. Or a reflection in the lens of this brightness that's here. Oh, is it coming here again? Look. It does. Yes, it is moving. The same as that. So yes, I think that's a reflection in the lens from that because it's moving at the same time that moves, isn't it? Yeah. So this is an interesting one, but still, I don't think that's its shape. That's just my opinion. I think it's just super bright, and it's in the off it goes, and in the lens or in the what they call the sensor, it's showing it as a black, like a star thing. It's like sometimes if you point your camera, if you've got a digital camera, point it at the sun, it'll blow out the sensor, whatever, where the sun is, and it'll just show a black dot. I think it's that sort of thing, isn't it? It says, stay strong, stiff upper lip. Okay, well, I'm British, after all. That one is wild. Yes, this is the probably the most interesting one of them, isn't it? This is why everybody's focusing on this one, because it's an interesting shape, and the trail as well. But the trail to me kind of suggests it's something of earthly origin. Do UFOs leave? Well, I suppose UFOs could leave trails, couldn't they? I suppose, if they wanted to. There you go, you see that trail there. But that suggests to me that it's not the camera that's causing the motion, it's that's actually moving. Because if it were moving in a linear fashion, the trail would just be straight out behind it, wouldn't it? If it is a trail from the object, or is it just something it's leaving on the sensor where it's moved? As I said, if it's a super bright object, it could be leaving a line on the sensor, like a ghost image on the sensor. That could be that, couldn't it? Like if you leave in the old days, if you left your telly on the same picture for long enough, you turned your TV off, you could see what were on it. It burnt in, didn't it? And that could be something like that, couldn't it? So I don't know. But that is the most interesting one so far, which is probably why everybody else is focusing on it. But as I said, I don't think that's the shape. I think it's just a really, really bright object, and the camera sensor has kind of blown out there because it's that bright. But still don't know what it is. A genuine UAP. And obviously the operators thought it were weird enough to report it. So there we go. That one in the Middle East. Again, a vague thingy. Where are we next? 2020. Oh, they're up and down. That was 2013. Is this 2020? I think put them in order, wouldn't you? From the Arabian Gulf. Right, what does this one say? Did not provide any description. Right, a faint object enters the sensor field of view from the bottom half of the right edge of the screen, proceeds from right to left across the corner of the frame, exits the scene from I can't read, from near the center of the bottom edge of the screen. So hang on, so bottom half of the right edge, so from this area, and then goes from right to left. And then exits near the center of the bottom edge of the screen. So down there. So it goes like that, does it? I don't know. We'll see, won't we? It's only 5 seconds, so I'll probably miss it. didn't see it. I genuinely didn't see it. We'll have to play that again. Did you see it? I didn't see it. I didn't see it. I don't know. I don't know what we're looking at. Maybe my eyes need testing. Maybe I didn't say. They said it would come from this area, didn't it? Bottom right, and then it leaves bottom centre. So it's in this area. I think that's where I'm looking. I'm looking everywhere now. I'm just going to keep playing it. I don't see anything. I can't see anything. Can you see anything? Because I can't. Oh, yes. I saw it then. Yes, there. It's there. It's there. Right. There it is. Bloody hell. Yeah, it could be anything. That, couldn't it? Just get a little streak of light that goes across there. Jesus. That were hard work. Right, next up. Still in the Arabian Gulf in 2020. What does this say? This media is presented as received. A UI small thermal signature. Oh, a white line encircling an object at timestamp 10 seconds. An object brightens within the sensor field of view, becoming increasingly distinctly minty against the background. Playback pauses to display a white line encircling an object. An area of interest, annotated with the phrase UI small thermal signature, right? Playback resumes with the sensor panning to track the area of the object against the background, generally maintaining the object's position. Good heavens above. Within the top third of the display area. During this period, the sensor cycles through several contrast and zoom settings. Right. I forgot what they said. Don't know where we're looking. I suppose we'll see. We will see. We can see clouds in the background. Off we go. Right. So here we go. Did they say 10 seconds? We'll see it. Oh, there we go. See it there. There it is. Look. A little white dot. Oh, there we go. Pointing it out for us because they're kind. And then we carry on. And then they go through various modalities, I suppose you could say. Where is it? There it is. We'll find it again. It's gone back behind there. If they didn't cover them up, we'd see it for longer, wouldn't we? There it is. There it is. Don't know, though. There it is again. It could be bloody anything, couldn't it? It could be bleeding anything. It could be a bird or a bat or a balloon or a kite or a drone or a duck-billed platypus. It could be bloody anything. I don't know. Are we looking up in the sky? Are we looking down at the sea? I don't know. Oh, that's it. That's the end. But yeah, another little white dot. How yawn-tastic. Moving on. I'm losing track actually of which ones we've done and which ones we haven't because they're all. Did we do that? Is that one we just done? I'll click on it. Is this the one we just done? Yes, we just done that one. Which one was it? Right, we haven't done this one. Right, this one. What does it say? Did not provide a description. Right, fair enough. An object enters the sensor field of view from the bottom third of the left side of the screen. The sensor pans from left to right, tracking the object and keeping it generally centered within the field of view. All right, that's it. So this is 1:35. So off we go. Is this going to be easily observable? I'm guessing we're on Black is Hot. So it's a cold object, is it? I'm not saying that because I saw some black dots further back. And with the sea, this is the sea in it, kind of showing up as white. So I'm guessing this is a cold object then. It's fair. It's booking, isn't it, as they say, over the pond. It's fair shifting out to sea, but it does have kind of a flicker to it, which kind of suggests to me maybe it's a bird, a seagull, that's getting the hell out of Dodge. I don't know. But where that flicker is, though, it's flapping its wings fast, and seagulls generally don't flap their wings that fast, do they? But because they've covered all this up, we don't know. The video could be speeded up for all we know. Because they've covered all the information up, bloody idiots. Yes, if you're listening, NSA, calling you idiots. But yeah, how are we doing? Nearly done. Yeah, whatever. Just an object moving in a straight line over the sea. Over the sea. But yeah, it could be a bird for all we know. Yeah. Again, underwhelming. Is that the one we just done over that? I don't know. If I miss any out, tough. Probably miss the best one. An object enters the sensor field of view. This one's just Middle East from 2020. On the 1st of January 2020, going to this. It said from bottom left corner of the frame, the sensor pans to track the area of contrast, keeping it generally within the lower quadrant of the frame. This is going to be a long, because it's a 5-minute video, this. Pans erratically. Let's just watch the bugger and see what happens. Is it that? Is it that dot? That air, or is it that? I think it's that, in it. I think, is that like a dead pixel? I think that's a dead pixel, isn't it? That keeps disappearing, becoming undead. But it's this, in it, we're looking at. That's moving about. I think. And they've lost it. Unless that was something else. I don't know. There's a hair in the gate. Oh, what the hell happened there? Have we switched to a totally different camera now? I have no idea. Because now we can see the sea below. It's the same camera, because that... Oh, no, that's moved, though, hasn't it? We're up there, wasn't it, I think? That dead pixel. Maybe it's not a dead pixel. Maybe it's... I don't know. You know, like something that they've covered up in these. Maybe it's for the information, I don't know. We find is where the hell are you going to find the thing? Should we move it on a bit? We'll skip it on a bit. There we are. Right, we found it again, and now they're losing it again. Come on, lads, do your job right. I think you're going the wrong way. I think the camera's going that way, isn't it? See some other things up there. Looking up there. They're clouds. Isn't the clouds, are they? Yes. Yes, they are. So if he finds it again, who's to know it's the same thing he finds? If he's completely lost the object, it could be something completely different, couldn't it? What else going on there? Why is that moving about? I don't know what this little dot here is for. I don't know. Has it gone over there now? God, this is rubbish, isn't it? Well, I'm genuinely bamboozled by this because I can't see anything in most of these. From the dot that we saw earlier on, there's something there, but that could be I don't know. I don't think the fellow that's operating this knows what's going on either. Oh, something on the sea, ships, and then a dot. That could be a ship. Well, it is, isn't it? Because it's that from a further back. Yeah, I think. Hang on, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. And then a ship. Yeah, that was rubbish. A bloody 5-minute video and nothing on it. Not that I could see. I forgot which one I can keep forgetting which one we're on. I genuinely do. Is that the one we've just done? I'll click on it again. Yes, we've just done that one, haven't we? That 5-minute one, yes. We're on the bottom one. I'll just check the one above, make sure I haven't missed one out. Well, I might have missed it. Have I done this one? Don't think I have I? Have I? Have a look. Because there's we're over land there, out. There's a building. I don't think we've done this one, have we? Or have we? Because there's them. Oh yes, no, we have. Because there's them black dots, isn't there? Yes, and I said yes, we have seen this one. So we're on the bottom one then. Bottom one. Right. So what does this one say? A small, barely distinguishable whatever that word is. I can read, honest. Distinguishable. Which is not me. Area of contrast, object, move from the left side of the sensor field of view, over here, to the right side, exiting the scene from the bottom right quarter of the screen. Right. It's only 11 seconds. Don't know why this is all black. Don't know. I'm guessing they've covered this up. I don't think it's part of the aircraft, is it? It's not like a wing or anything. It looks like they've covered it up. For whatever reason, I don't know. Oh, dear. Jeffrey Epstein's probably hiding in that bit. Right. I didn't see anything. From the left to the bottom right is where it goes, and I didn't see it unless it were really quick. I didn't see anything. Has anybody else seen anything? Is it not? Hang on, unless I'm covering it up with that. I still don't see anything. I'm not seeing anything in this one. I have no idea what's going on in that. Let's have a read of that again. Small, yes, barely distinguishable. Yes, that barely distinguishable. I couldn't see it. From the left side of the sensor field of view to the right side, exiting the scene from the bottom right quarter of the screen. I didn't see it. So it's from somewhere over here in this area, and it leaves it there. I couldn't see anything. No, can't see anything. That was a waste of time, wasn't it? Right, next page. Page 11. I don't know. All right, we're nearly done with the videos. Then we're on to images. Right. What's this one? Indopacom. What the hell does that mean? 2023. Indo-Pacific Command. I don't know. Maybe it'll tell us. Oh, yes. Indo-Pacific Command. Yay! Bloody hell, Steve. Didn't give a written or oral thing. Right. So the sensor tracks 3 distinct areas of objects, maintaining their positions generally within the center of the frame. The objects appear to maintain a fixed position and orientation relative to one another. Right. Off we go. Here we go. There they are. little white squares, rectangles, whatever you want to call them. We're going to zoom in on them, get a better look. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow, this is on the thumbnail. I put this, didn't I? So I'm guessing again, black is hot. So we could be seeing a triangle, couldn't we? You know, because we've got three essentially points of light, which would be if you mirror the image, or not mirror it, reverse it, invert it. So yeah, so that could be a TR3B or whatever you want to call them. Oh, it's the Greys from Mercury Rapids. They use triangles. Black triangles. What's this go on for? Oh, we're getting there. But yeah, okie dokie. I'm guessing the motion is the camera trying to keep it in the centre. But again, they've covered everything up, so we don't know its speed or anything. So whatever, we'll spin it, but we're not learning anything more, are we? It's just staying the same, isn't it? Yeah. So again, interesting. I suspect it's 3 lights on one object. That's what I think. And again, black is hot. So there we go. Next up, in same again. Oh, it's from the year after. Did it give us a date? 1st of January. Well, I think some of these, it's a date taken, 1st of January 2023. We seem to be having lots of firsts of months. Do you think they're lying about when these were taken? I think there's something going on there. See what this one says. Again, 1st of January. So I think these, where it says date taken, I think that's inaccurate. I think maybe there were, I don't know, date filed or something like that. Not date taken. Anyway, the sensor tracks an object maintaining its position generally within the center of the frame, and that's all they're telling us about it. So anyway, so here we go. Oh, look, there's a wind farm. Is that the object there? Right, so let's just play the bugger, Steve. Oh. Hey. Again, it's just a white dot moving against the sky. Oh dear. Whoopie doo. Now is that it's turned round and is going the opposite way? See the wind farms reappear again. Yes, we do, right. So it has turned round and gone back, flying through the wind farms. Careful, to take out bats and birds, the wind farms. Looks kind of spooky, that, doesn't it? Like a misty day around the wind farm. One of them broken. Looked like it, didn't it? Did it go under that, whatever it was? Looked like it, didn't it? Let's go back again. How long we got? Was it a tree or something? I don't know what it was. That windmill looks broken. It ain't got an upper thing, has it? Where is it? This. Does it go under this as it flies by? Because it seems to dim. Can I get it on? So it's on the thing. Oh, God's sake. I think it does. I think it goes under that. Is it a tree? I don't know. It could be a tree. A little copse of trees or something like that. I think it goes under that. It could be a bird. I don't know. I can't see any like visible signs of flapping wings or out like that. Don't know. I mean, for all we know, it could be a drone, an inspection drone. You know, these companies use to keep an eye on the, wind farms and stuff. It could be a drone with a camera on that's flying about, checking out the. It went behind that, didn't it? Checking out the windmills. That's what I'm saying. Not going to die on that hill, but that's what I'm going to say. Right. Which was that one? Is this one? Yes. Here we go. Department of the Army. The sensor tracks an initial area of interest. The sensor disengages from its previous area of focus and bounces from right to left to track two areas of contact. I think I've seen this one. I think this is just like I think it's 3 white dots, I think. So we'll just watch it. No point me describing it. We'll just watch the bug. I think. There we go. So they're looking at that, whatever that is. Don't know. Sky base or whatever it is. Cloud base. And then somebody's driving their car at us. But there's a bright light that's reflecting in the lens. You can see, it's J.J. Abrams. These lens flares. That's who it is. But I wonder what they were looking at initially. But I think it's rotated slightly. It's not flat now, unless that's the camera that's rotated a bit. Or pitched, yaw, whatever. I mean, is it a plane? Is that still? Are we still looking at a lens flare, or is that a contrail? Dunno. Who knows? But what were they looking at originally? I'm going to go back to the beginning. I'm more interested in what they were looking at originally. What we should see now is that the 2 dots just fly off in opposite directions. Like in The Objective, which is a cool film. Right, that's that. Right, let's go back to they were looking at that. What's this here that they're looking at? What the heck is it? Right, look at that. Right, what is it? Like the International Space Station or something? I have no idea. It's something structured that they're looking at. Is it a drone? Like what they call it? An unmanned aerial vehicle, UCAV, or whatever they call them. UAV. Could be, couldn't it? I forgot what they call them there. Got a name for them, haven't they? And I forgot what they call them. The wings there, and they've got like a downward, like a tail fin on the plane, usually upwards, and these have got downwards ones, haven't they? I think that's what that is, yes. They were tracking that or whatever, then this other thing appeared. That's what I reckon. So there we go. So, yes, some car headlights. Back many years ago when I was a kid, I thought I saw a UFO out my bedroom window. Through my binoculars. I looked out through my binoculars, and in the distance, I saw basically that. And it's like moved down slowly and disappeared behind the horizon. I thought, what the hell was that? And I even started writing up a report that we're going to send off to the British UFO Research Organisation. And then before I got a chance to do that, I was looking out again on a clearer day, and I could see actually beyond the first horizon that I could see, or what I thought was the furthest one, were actually distant hills. And what I'd seen were a car with its headlights on, going down a road right in the distance and disappearing behind the horizon. I don't think that's what we're seeing here. So anyway, so that's interesting. Don't know what it is. Could it be a plane? Don't know. I don't know. So there, I've been caught up with the videos. I don't know if there's any more, but we've got images, FBI images now, FBI photo. Let's have a look. See what they are. Right. So we're on. What does it say? Monochrome image displays a uniform grainy texture of a central crosshair reticle, small, dark, slightly irregular object. So we're looking at that, aren't we? Can we not zoom in on it? No, we can't. We can download the image, but anyway, can you make it out? No, really. And don't make it any bigger. Just makes the text bigger. Never mind. Yeah, so we got a blob. Right, so we'll look at the next one. Maybe the same one, just a black blob. A bit bigger. We'll go through it. And the same again. And the same again. So I'm guessing these are all from the same set. There must be stills. Why not show the video? Why are they just showing stills from what is obviously the same video of a black circular object? Anyway, next. Yeah, we're seeing the same thing over and over again, aren't we? Just different. There we go. I'll just keep clicking through these. Oh, look, something's gone a different colour now. Or is this a different thing? Don't know. I forgot where I'm up to. That was 7. 8. Come back to a black blob. B1. Is it that little dot there? Let's see what it says. Small dark circular object is visible in the upper right quadrant. So yes, I think it's that. Unbelievable. B10. Another dot. They like the dots, don't they? Either white dots or black dots. B12. It's also my favorite vitamin. Dot. B13. Oh, look, a close up. It's not just a dot, it's 2 dots. Or is it a helicopter? Could be. B14. Oh, no, they moved apart now. It's a Cloud City cloud car. Or 2 dots. 2 black. Is it black hot again? Could they be, if you're looking the naked eye, could they be 2 white lights? Let's keep looking. Oh, we're on PDFs now. Right. Oh, there's a photo. Right. Okay, let's have a look. They're going to show us. Oh, there we go. There we go. For some reason, this is a PDF and not an image. Don't know what they're playing at, but we're seeing a lot of these from the same thing, aren't they? There we go. Why haven't they got the video of this? Why are we just seeing pictures of it? This, whatever it is. B2, and it's the same thing again. Yawn, B20. Obviously, they're out of order, aren't they? Just the way it's listing them. Yeah, we're just seeing the same things over and over. I'm sure that I've seen other pictures. Oh, hang on, sorry. There's Apollo ones, isn't there? But I think I just saw the word Apollo down at the bottom of here. So we'll get past these because these are all the same bloody thing, aren't they? I said there's some sort of mountain there. I bet this is Area 51. Bet it is. That is definitely a plane or a helicopter, isn't it? Or a dead fly squished against it. Copy image. Paste it into me Paint Shop Pro. It's a helicopter. It's a helicopter. Is that what it says? A dark object consistent in appearance with a helicopter. A second small dark circle object visible below the reticle. That. Right. So that's the helicopter. But the object of interest is that down there. Which is this one? 7, 8. Hello. Oh, there it is. And there's the little black dot. B9. Benign. Right. What's this one? They were back on PDFs. Apollo 12 manuscript. Transcript, I mean. All right, fair enough. Let's keep going. Crew debriefing. We're looking at images. Here we go. Apollo 12 image. Right, here we go. Here we go. We're in space now. We're on the moon. Are there colour versions of this? Are there? Maybe if you download it, it's colour. I don't know. But this from the surface of the moon, and there's some sort of streak of light there near the horizon. Could it be a lens flare? I don't know. But it's obviously a little tiny thing over there, isn't it? Let's look at the next one. Bloody hell, where am I? Here we go. Can't make that out. I think there's dots or something. It could be stars, well, we know. Although they'll say you can't see any stars, but they did say you could see some of the brightest stars. But most of them, were obliterated by the surface of the moon. A dot. Oh, crikey, bloody thing. I'm losing track of where I'm up to. I've done that one, haven't I? Yes. No, that's a different one. A different dot. On Apollo 12, was Alan Bean, and I can't remember who else were with him. Anyway. Pete Conrad and Alan Bean. No, is it? Can't remember. More objects in the lunar sky. I said, don't know. That's a weird one, that, isn't it? And so some of you could think the stars, some of them, because as I said, they could see some of the bright stars. But I'm guessing they probably don't think these are the brightest ones. But some of these have appeared before, particularly that first one with that long, like a streak. Some people have said that proves that the Apollo landings were faked because it's somebody's left a door open in the hangar or something. And let the light in. Which is this one? The M5. The M6. I've seen colour ones though of these. If I download, I'm going to click on download. Oh, there we go. You click on it and it appears in colour. So we get like a blue. Ooh, zoom in. We get a blue zoom in. Oh, not like that. Oh, come on, Steve. There we go. On a triangle. A blue triangle up in the sky. It's there, but that's the blow up. Cool. Next, PDFs. Is that it? Oh, yeah, they're PDFs. Western US event. I'm going to look at this one because it's the last one. Orbs launching orbs. All right. So it's just a report, in it. Fair enough. So I think that's a lot. That's a lot of images and videos. So with loads of PDFs and all that. So USPA statement about UAP sightings. There's also somewhere there's the French Cometa report, which is in here somewhere. Why that's included in an American release, I don't know. But I think that were about that 1979, something like that. I can't remember. It was a while ago, wasn't it? Wingray says, that's it. I thought there were thousands. No, just 161 files. But there's going to be more coming, apparently. But some of these PDFs might be, a lot of pages. So maybe that's how they get the thousands. But anyway. Let's open up a PDF. What's this one? Right, I'll download it. Does it play? Right, we go. I'll share this. Right, so I'll show a PDF. Right, so I can share this tab instead. There we go. Right, here we go. We've got a PDF here. Look, this is from FBI, Central Records Center. So, when's this from? So we see it's been accessed in 86 and 91. When is it from originally? Don't know. Does it say? Don't know. Oh, so it was 79 there. Copied for the 79. Anyway, let's just scroll down and see what it is. Here we go. It's from 1952, the 9th of August. I've got to remember, you do your dates the wrong way around. From Savannah, Georgia, to Director FBI. Flying Saucers, Savannah River Plant, AEC, don't know what that means. Security Office of AEC, Atomic Energy Commission. Is that what it is? I don't know. Security Officer AEC advised this day that 2 employees of the E.I. DuPont company saw blue light with an orange fringe shaped like a saucer fly over the 400 area of the Savannah River Plant. Is that a nuclear power station? I have no idea. At approximately 9:30 p.m., August 8th, 52. Object flying at a high rate of speed and traveling in a northeastern direction. Schlenker, Ack, and Hold. So anyway. Lots of people have seen it because they've all done notes all over it. Oh, bloody hell. So, right, here we go. Is this another one? August 11th, 52. Dear Mr. Kane, your letter dated August 1st, 1952 has been received, and I appreciate the interest which prompted your bringing your observations to my attention. Oh, it's J. Edgar Hoover. Inasmuch as the matter of the flying saucers is being investigated by the United States Air Force, I am taking the liberty of forwarding a copy of your letter to the Director of Special Investigations, the Inspector General, Department of the Air Force, the Pentagon, Washington, D.C. Do you think he got that wrong? And his secretary's got the what do they call it now? Tipex out. If you have further observations along this line, I would suggest that you may wish to communicate directly with him. Sincerely yours, J. Edgar Hoover. So there we go. And then whatever that is, why is this the same letter but the back of it? I don't know. Who's writing this one? This is the fella, Edmund Kane. Dear Sir, Flying Saucers. As a retired member of the St. Paul Police Force and having had numerous pleasant contacts with Agent Clinton Stein, cool name, and Sammy Hardy, I take the liberty of an opinion that came to me that the flying saucers scare seems possible that the released energy of exploded atomic bombs, capitalized, could be soaring around in the atmosphere. I know you can channel this thought to the proper authorities and certainly would appreciate your comments on this thought. I'm a veteran of both World War I and II, and also a member of the American Legion for 32 years. I am presently a member of the American Legion Post 81 of Norton, Wisconsin, which is known as the Burton-Coppang Post. If this thought is instrumental in tracking down the source of this scare, thereby relieving so spell that wrong. Some of the tension to our American country, it may be worth following up at this time. Thank you very much for your cooperation and consideration in this matter. And will you please acknowledge and advise your comments underlined? Yours very truly, Edmund J. Kane. Cool. Does he reply? I think they're just showing, it's got a stamp on the back, hasn't it? So it's been received, I imagine. And J. Edgar replied, somebody else replying to Mrs. Aura A. Tigret of Lou Merlaw Farm, August 12th, 1952, New Palestine, Indiana. Dear Mrs. Tigret, don't know. Your letter dated July 31st, 1952, addressed to the War Department. Actually, this is a really long file, isn't it? I've just noticed that. So we won't go through all these. I'll just read this one. has been received. Your interest in furnishing your observation in this regard is appreciated. In view of the contents of your communication, blah, 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 blah. So they're just forwarding the thing, but we're not seeing what she said. Are we? No. So anyway, it goes on as you said, Win Grace. And I thought there were thousands. So maybe they could say, yes, thousands of files have been released. Look, this is just one of the PDFs. Look how many pages it covers. How many does it say somewhere? 205 pages just in this one. And there's 161 files, but some of those are videos and images. But I imagine, I don't know, 130 of them maybe are PDFs like this. So, it'd take a while to scroll through all these, wouldn't it? Bloody hell, who wrote this? Mr. Hoover, for 4 years have I claimed that the flying saucer was a disease breeding something. I can't read the bloody writing. Something disc which are something in the air. Thousands of them are being shot over the US at something the Russians. Bloody hell. Oh, hang on, we haven't done yet. This is weird handwriting, isn't it? Something before daylight. I don't know. Some do. Bloody hell, this is hard work. Who wrote that? CS somebody or other that can't spell thanks. Christ. Oh dear. So there we go. That is an example of one of the PDFs. So we'll look at another one. Oh, I've bloody got rid of it, because I've got rid. Oh, hang on, where am I? Clicking the wrong thing. Share screen. I'm hopeless. Hey, share. There it is. Well, pick one at random, eh? Right. Well, so we'll go. I don't know. We'll go to page 5. We'll just pick one at random. Right. Here we go. We'll try this one. This is a random PDF. What does it say? Hang on. Download. Right. This is a random one. So misrep undefined. So mission report. 969er629er373. Yes, sir. Sorry, I'm getting overexcited now. At 0109 Zulu, I'm guessing that's what that means. Conducted. I imagine that's a redacted area. Maybe, I don't know. Conducted SLR takeoff from LGLR, whatever that means. Proceeded to fragged tasking to support. Observed unidentified aerial phenomenon. See UAP 1. Then they arrived on station. Returned to base. So basically, they saw something, and that's all they're telling us. And then just lots of passing it on to other people. Timeline. Takeoff. Where are we? Here we go. Observed NSTR. Don't know what that means. Large white box. Oh, sorry. So this is right. So they've watched somebody moving a large white box from a black SUV to a white van. Wow. It's getting all bloody 24 and all that now, isn't it? Right, so let's see what else it says. Observed 1 times UAP while in transit. Upon initial observation, the UAP was flying at speed of approximately 434 knots. UAP appeared diamond in shape with a non-maneuvering probe at the bottom. Could this be one of the that we saw earlier, the diamond shaped thing? Yeah. The event lasted approximately 2 minutes, ending at 05:11 Zulu, which is basically British time. Zulu is Greenwich Mean Time, isn't it? Without any other incident occurring. Oh, that's it. That's the end. So, let me see. Does it say? Oh, yes. I think this is the report that goes with one of the videos that we saw earlier, the one from Greece with the diamond-shaped object with the dangly bits. So that's that. That's that. So there we go. So right, there we go. So I'll not go through any more because, like I said, there's too many. There's too many, isn't there? But there's all sorts of stuff in there. Like I said, and there's Apollo mission briefings and all that stuff in there. Oh bloody hell! Sorry, I tell you. Like I said, there's some sort of debrief and all that. Where is it? Where are you? There we go. Like I said, there's some of these, like, you know, USPA statement about UAP sighting. Does it say how many pages it is? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What does USPA mean? I don't know, but lots of redacted stuff. Not that you can see it. I'm just checking it. Oh, that's boring. Hang on. Oh no, I didn't share it, did I? Let's try a different. We'll try one more. Right. What else we got? We'll go back a page. NASA. Right. We'll try the. Oh, they've on the images now. Div. What should we do? Apollo 11 technical crew debriefing. Is this the one where they saw something on the way to the moon? Let's see. Right, so Apollo 11 technical. Oh, I haven't shared it. Sorry, share this tab instead. There we go. Apollo 11 technical crew debriefing, July 31st, 1969. So they're back from the moon, being all glum. Apparently they weren't. You know, people see that interview with the Apollo 11 crew, and they all look very glum and dour. But apparently, if you watch the whole session in context, it's not like that all the way through. Apparently, which one is the one about Santa? I can't remember. It might be. I can't remember which mission it was. Was that Apollo 8? Because I think that was Christmas Day, wasn't it? I think Apollo 8 that went round the moon. I think that was on Christmas Day, wasn't it? I think, and that's why they said it was. They saw Santa. I think. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Anyway, can I find something on the page? Let's click on find. And I don't know. I'll just type object. None. Okay. Might not, because it's not a text file, is it? So it's not being. It's just photos basically, isn't it? So I can't. So to skim through it, as you can see anything. Oh, here we go. So it's right at the beginning, isn't it? Right. So we'll start again. Right, here we go. Michael Collins says, I think particularly when you get into the later flights. Just say it somewhere. Just bear with me. Right, here we go. Buzz Aldrin, Edwin. This is Edwin, isn't it? Edwin Buzz Aldrin. Didn't he change his name by deed poll to Buzz? Anyway, the first unusual thing that we saw, I guess, was one day out or something pretty close to the moon. Does it mean one day away from the moon? Not one day out from Earth, one day away from the moon. Because it says pretty close to the moon. So one day out on the mission, they're still in Earth orbit, I think, are they? So I think it's one day away from the moon, I think. It had a sizable dimension to it, so we put the monocular on it. Then Colin says, how'd we see this thing? Did we just look out the window and there it was? To which Buzz replies, yes, and we weren't sure, but what it might be, the S4B. We called the ground and were told the S4B was 6,000 miles away. We had a problem with the high gain about this time, didn't we? Colin says, that's the antenna, isn't it? Colin says, that there was something. We felt a bump. Or maybe I just imagined it. Ooh. Armstrong. He was wondering whether the Messer had come off. I don't know what the Messer is. I don't know. It's obviously some piece of, maybe a panel or something in it. Maybe, I don't know. How many people did he punch while giving this report? Probably all of them. Bless him. Collins says, I don't guess we felt anything. So he's changed his tune, but you've said it now, and now I've noticed. Buzz says, of course, we were seeing all sorts of little objects going by at the various dumps. I think it's obviously meaning, the waste dumps and stuff like that, innit? And then we happened to see this one brighter object going by. We couldn't think of anything else it could be other than the S4B, which is the staging thing, isn't it? We looked at it through the binocular, and it seemed to have a bit of an L shape to it. Armstrong says, like an open suitcase. Buzz says, we were in PTC at the time, so each one of us had a chance to take a look at this. Don't know what PTC is. And it certainly seemed to be within our vicinity and of a very sizable dimension. So there we go. I saw a UFO, but later he kind of retracted it, didn't he? And it was part of our ship that were, moving in concert with us. But apparently it was supposed to be 6,000 miles away, so I don't know how they saw it from 6,000 miles away. A bloody good binocular. Oh, God, blimey, bloody happened. Right, so there we go. So anyway, so we'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. A bit underwhelming, isn't it? A bit underwhelming, but it's there. If you go to the web page, links in the description for the web page. Is aliens.gov ever going to do anything? I'm going to type it in and see what happens. www.aliens.gov. Site not found. This is a multi-site, but a site was not found at the requested URL. Please check the URL and domain mapping and try again. So there we go. I saw somebody say that occasionally an alien head appears on here, but it's not there now. And it says it's not secure. I actually got a warning because it's not a secure page. I'll show you. There we go. That's what it looks like now. The aliens.gov. You'd think they'd put the things there, not on the Department of War website. Anyway. Right, so we'll leave it there. We're all done and dusted. Get rid of that. And then I'll put myself back there. Right. So, yeah, we'll leave it there. That's it. A bit underwhelming, but the star-shaped thing was interesting. But as I said, I think that's more about the camera than it was. I think it was just a really bright object with light causing light rays to come off it. But Wiggins says the site is unavailable. Please go outside ABS or outside and wait for further instructions. Okay, see ya. Dear. Anyway, yeah. So there were another one that actually that I think it was on my thumbnail, but I didn't see it. I didn't see it in those images we looked at. Hang on. Let me find my thumbnail again. Where have I put my thumbnail? Bear with me. Yeah, that one. I didn't see, not that you can see it, but in the thumbnail, I put the three black dots and the star-shaped thing, and also one that kind of looks a bit like a blimp. I didn't see that. I didn't notice that. Let's have a look then, see if we can find it. Have we missed an image? These are all the Apollo ones. Right. Go back and see if see anything that says image. Unless it's in the midst of a PDF file. We're allowed to say that. These are all PDFs. I could have missed it. I could have skipped over it because I'm an idiot. Vids. These are all the vids. I mean, it might be from a video. I don't know. Hang on, did I? Did I download it? Have I got it in my thingy? Hang on. I don't know what I'm doing. Just bear with me a momentito. Come on, where are you, folder? Here it is. Did we look at this one? Let me fire it up. Let me fire it up. I don't think we looked at this. I must have skipped over this one. I'll share this. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. Share screen. Share window. That one. Yeah, I think we missed this one, didn't I? I didn't notice it anyway. It's not a long one. How long is it? It's only 9 seconds. That kind of looks a bit like a blimp, maybe, or is it? I don't know. Like a wing there and a wing there. But that's it's only 9 seconds. It's just playing over and over again. I must have skipped over this one because I don't remember. Anyway, so yeah, there is that one as well. Apologies for missing that one out. I think I did anyway. But this is an interesting one. Like I said, because there's obviously structure to it. Like I said, it could be a blimp. I don't know. It could be the space shuttle coming in the pipe, 5x5. Don't know. Anywho, Jeremy Black says, trust in God, not the aliens, or you'll be on the menu. It's a cookbook, he says. Anyway, right, so we'll leave it there. Hopefully the next batch, people have been using the word tranche. The next batch, hopefully, will be a bit better. When will that be, though? I don't know. Are they going to be regular every week or every month? I've no idea. But anyway, we'll leave it there. So what's coming up next? There we are, Sunday. Tomorrow. Where is it? Tomorrow, for Magnificent Mondays tomorrow, we're up to Conquest of the Planet of the Apes, which I've watched today and I'll watch again tomorrow. A really good film. I think it's Justin's favourite, of this the series. But Beneath is still my favourite. But honestly, I think actually Conquest is my second favourite. Or my third, after the first one. Wingress. It depends on which thing they need to distract from next. Exactly, yes. Ooh, tinfoil hat time. I haven't got one, but I agree. 100%. 100%. So that's on Monday. I don't know what's happening on Wednesday. And on Friday, for Friday Night Appointment with Fear, next week, we do it. Let's just get the first one out. Is that the first one? Yes. Critters. The first Critters film, which is a lot of fun. But I do like the second one more. But never mind. We're doing the first one. So that should be fun. Right, so we'll leave it there. We will leave it there. So, thank you, Justin, for your amazing generosity tonight again. For your the super chats and super stickers and stuff. It really, really helps. Genuinely does. Thanks, Wingrace and Beardy Brits, sorry, plural, and Jerry Black. Oh, pardon me. So we'll leave it there. So. Thanks for watching, wherever you are. Keep watching the skies. Hang on, where are we? And until next time, I'll say